I've waited years for this. It's all in place now. Each piece is connected by lines, all pointing to one man, Victor Langford. The plan has been in the making for over a decade. It's meticulous, and it's almost perfect. Almost. Ethan begins to go over the details of the plan in his mind. He has a contact inside Langford's company feeding him information. He's hacked into financial records, uncovering illegal dealings that could ruin Victor's entire empire. He's ready to pull the trigger. But there's one piece of the puzzle he never accounted for. Isabella Langford. Ethan can't stop thinking about her. She's become an unexpected variable, one that complicates everything. He brushes it off, convincing himself she's just a distraction. His plan is too important to let anyone get in the way. I won't let her stop me, not now, not when I'm so close. He forged a new identity, using connections in the underground world to establish himself as a player in the city's high-stakes business circles. He built alliances, gained the trust of key people close to Victor, and slowly worked his way toward the man himself. Ethan recounts the times he had to swallow his anger when meeting Victor face-to-face, smiling while plotting his downfall. The hardest part wasn't learning the business. It was keeping my anger in check every time I looked at him. Ethan sets his plan into motion. He contacts his insider within Langford's company and gives the go-ahead for the first phase of his revenge, destabilizing one of Victor's most important financial holdings. It's subtle, almost invisible to the outside world, but it will create a ripple effect that will eventually destroy Victor's empire from within. Ethan watches the chaos unfold from a distance, his face impassive. His contact informs him that Langford is scrambling to keep his investors from panicking. It's working. The first domino has fallen. But as Ethan prepares for the next phase of his plan, Isabella appears once more. She's attending a charity event that Victor's company is sponsoring, and Ethan is there too, watching from the sidelines, blending into the crowd. He didn't plan on interacting with her, but fate has a way of intervening. Ethan bumps into Isabella, quite literally spilling her drink. She's taken by surprise but smiles warmly, apologizing even though it wasn't her fault. Ethan feels a strange pull toward her, a connection he doesn't want to admit. They exchange a few words, and for the first time, Ethan sees her as more than just Victor's daughter. She talks about the charity and how important it is to her, completely unaware of the storm brewing in her father's world. There's an innocence to her that Ethan didn't expect. She seems kind, passionate, and nothing like the person he imagined. For a brief moment, Ethan lets his guard down. He listens to her, drawn in by her warmth. But then reality crashes back in. She's Victor's daughter, the daughter of the man who ruined his life. Ethan excuses himself abruptly, feeling conflicted and unsettled. I can't let her get to me. She's part of the world I'm going to destroy. Back at his apartment, Ethan tries to focus. He reviews the next phase of his plan, but Isabella keeps creeping into his thoughts. He feels a sense of guilt, something he hasn't felt in years. He questions whether he can really hurt her by taking down her father. Just as Ethan is lost in thought, his contact calls with unexpected news. Victor is onto him. Someone in his inner circle has tipped him off that something's wrong, and now Victor is closing ranks, making it harder for Ethan to get to him. Ethan feels the pressure mounting. He's been so careful, so patient, but now things are moving faster than he expected. His window of opportunity is shrinking. I have to act quickly. If Victor suspects me, this could all be over before it starts. I know who you are. It's unsigned, and it sends a chill down Ethan's spine. Has someone discovered his true identity? Is his cover blown? He stands in the darkness of his apartment, staring at the screen, knowing that the game has changed. He's no longer just the hunter. Someone is hunting him too. I've waited years for this. I can't let it fall apart now, no matter what happens. The episode closes with Ethan's face set in determination, the stakes higher than ever as he realizes that his quest for revenge could cost him everything.